What is good, YouTube? My name is George. It is December 2nd at 3 p.m. and I'm making a very last minute reckless decision to attempt to do Vlogmas. So if you don't know what Vlogmas is, it's this phenomenon that happens on YouTube where everyone starts posting every single day of December. Obviously, I'm already 2 days late since I need to edit this one. And you might be surprised if you watch my last video where I talk about how it takes me 15 hours to edit my vlogs. Well, if I'm going to be trying to upload daily, the videos are going to be a completely different style, far less in-depth in terms of the editing. In fact, I think the whole process is going to have to involve less thinking, just kind of have a keep going mentality about it. I think it's going to show a raw side of me that I've never been able to show on YouTube because of all the effort that I put into my videos. You know, I always think about trying out the daily thing when December rolls around, but up until now I've been in college where it would be physically impossible to get all those videos done. But it's my first December doing YouTube full time. I figure why not, as an experiment, see how it feels for me to make these videos every day, see how you guys respond to them. I think it'll be more fun than stressful, but we will see. You might notice in my voice that I'm super sick right now. It's funny, actually, when I feel sick, maybe because I kind of get sick once every winter, it almost brings me to this like cozy and nostalgic place for the holiday season. It's actually snowing right now for the first time this year in New York City. Let me show you. So yeah, I've been in bed all day watching Netflix, chilling out, but yeah, I don't know, this idea popped into my head when I started seeing the Vlogmas vlogs pop up on my YouTube recommended, and I don't know, I'm kind of excited, and it's nice to feel very excited about something, especially when the cold weather rolls around, can't skate as much. Maybe this will give me a nice exciting thing to do this month, and I have a bunch of clothing related updates for you guys that I'm very excited about. So I have everything laid out on my bed. It's very exciting. First update, these socks are a new collaboration with Aeroscaco. That is my brand, and Cancer, which is a sock brand. I'm good friends with the owner. He raises money for cancer research, and we released these two holiday themed socks as well as this black sock and this beanie. Those are already out. They dropped on Friday. Link in the description if you want to cop those. Matt and Danny and I just spent the day in New York getting some photos of Matt and I's collabed on some new socks.
Danny got some Tinder pictures. Yes, we did collab on some new socks. I'm very excited about them. I think George is very excited about them.
I'm so stoked on them. 10% to cancer research, right?
10% to cancer research, yeah. I feel like it's difficult to find brands to collab with when you're a brand, just because not every brand is like aligned with yours.
Right.
And I think from an outsider's perspective, it seems easier than it is. But like, even though we're not doing the same thing, it somehow works really well together.
Yeah.
And just like for me with Aeroscaco, like the whole chase your dreams thing is awesome.
Yeah.
Like,
no, I agree. I think our brands do vibe as well.
Yo, subscribe to my channel.
And something else very exciting, so a brand reached out to me called Merch Lab, interested in setting up kind of a YouTube merch. Now, I think about Aeroscaco like its own brand with its own kind of identity. Even though it's obviously a part of me, you know, I put a lot of my heart into that brand. It's separate in a way from my YouTube channel, but I have always wanted to do like a merch line that's like a direct output from my YouTube channel. So I thought I'd try out working with them, and we got some samples in. We got 2 colors of my helmet shirt, which I think is pretty cool, and this shirt that literally just says skateboarding on it in basically Times New Roman font. Honestly, I was wearing that hoodie the other day, and it feels cool just to rep that word, skateboarding. I think it's sick, and the snow is really pretty. I'm gonna show you again. And last update, so, oh boy, I am so stoked on these sewn in leather varsity crew necks. Very, very cozy. That will be the next Aeroscaco product I'm dropping, but I think Aeroscaco has grown out of my living room. I just can't handle storing all the inventory, especially now that I have time to focus on Aeroscaco. It's time to like get ahead on the drops so I'm not doing everything last minute. For example, the beanies that are part of this drop haven't shown up yet. We dropped it on Friday. Tracking says they will arrive today. I literally just got a text that the beanies are here. Hell yeah, dude. Some clean embroidery right there, baby. To illustrate the point, I'm gonna blur out the giant mess in my room, but this box takes up a lot of space in my tiny room. Very last minute, as you can see. Ideally, when I'm doing a drop, I'll already have the inventory for the next drop so I can begin working on that. But given that I'm storing all the inventory in my apartment, it's just impossible. So I'm taking a pause on everything until I find a warehouse to partner with that will help me with inventory and shipping. And as soon as that's set up, I'm gonna get these boys in the shop. So excited. And I think that's it for the updates. I have no idea if I will actually post every day, but we'll see. And let me know what you guys think of the idea down in the comments. Okay, I'm excited to go to session, even though sadly we've hit below freezing temperatures in New York City. Got the gloves on, got the ear hat thingy under my helmet. I sound funny because my boogers are frozen. I can't feel my toes, even though I'm wearing ski socks. But Danny and I are out here trying to get used to the cold weather and not just stay inside all day, because it's gonna be like this more and more as December and January hits. So we're getting used to it now. And here are George's quick 5 tips for winter skateboarding. Tip number 1, clothing. You want to layer up as much as possible. Long underwear, bottoms and tops are key. Keeps your body warm when you're skateboarding. That wind chill will cut right through those dicky pants, but if you're wearing those long underwear, it's not as bad. On top of that, I like to add a bunch of loose fitting layers. Like I have this kind of baggy jacket. It's not super thick like those deep winter jackets, so it allows for a lot of mobility, and I can shed that layer and still be pretty warm when I start getting warmed up. You know, gloves, all of that. This type of really slim cap really helps if you are in the helmet gang as well. Tip number 2, lower your expectations like significantly. If you have high expectations for your session, you're gonna be disappointed. In fact, have no expectations. Expect to have the worst session of your life when it's below freezing. That way you can just go to the skate park, mess around, have fun, and not be disappointed when your tricks aren't working, because your bushings are gonna be frozen, your body's not gonna move as fast. You just can't expect everything to work as well. Tip number 3, keep it moving. Don't do what I'm doing and start vlogging unless it's your job. The more you move, the more warmed up you stay. When it's freezing, you get stiff super quick. Like I already feel my body just wanting to curl up into a little ball. Don't make your friends film you too much on the iPhone because their hands are gonna freeze off. Just keep skating, keep floating around the park, keep the blood moving. Tip number 4, complain as much as you want. Complaining about how cold it is feels great. It's fun. You can bond with your friends over it. Be like, damn, it's brick. Tip number 5, get creative. Maybe don't start the session by popping your board. Get creative, see what you can do on transition, or just fun little dorky things that don't involve like a monster high pop, because your body's just not going to be ready to put that full popping energy in it right away. I don't quite know what I'm going to work on today, but let's do it.
All right, here, Daddy George. I woke up to your message, serious inquiry. I was like, what the f?
It was 25 over the
Oh, really? Yeah, that. Figure it out yet?
No. It almost feels like fake.
Huh?
You're gonna feel like we're in virtual reality. Small grabs.
And I'm proud.
It's starting to grind. Are you ready to back it up?
Yeah.
Back to Bizzle.
Yes. Dude, me and this kid are just not like, we're not friends.
I mean, friendship takes a long time.
You better think only of the woman you with. 'Cause if you wanna be like me, you better be lonely. You better think only of the man you with.
It's like one of the easier slappy curves because of how, just let your truck ride up. Just think axle stall. Yes, sir.
I'll hit a rail, no problem. That shit's comes out of your body, like your soul. You're in your head.
If you wanna be like me, you better be lonely. You better think only of the woman you ain't.
That was easy. Fakey flip the hip.
Alright, but there's no way he's landing this.
Oh man, am I that ugly? More soothing on my face.
Surprised I'm still alive here. I'll take it though.